What's up, guys? And welcome to another edition of
Burton Ballers. And we need to bounce back, guys. We had a disappointing 1-1 draw against Manchester United. Now we've got to beat the team who actually know how to beat Manchester United because they beat them 4-1. We're playing Watford. So welcome to the preview of Chelsea against Watford. So, Zane, we owe Watford one, don't we? Because had Watford not beaten Manchester United 4-1, Olivier Giroud would still be in charge of Manchester United.
And we would have
been. But mind you, maybe not, because Solskjaer had a good record against us. Anyway, let's get that out of the way. The good thing about that match is that we don't have to wait too long for our next match. So we only have to wait 3 days. And tomorrow we play against Watford.
Redeem ourselves. But that could be our downfall though, because we can go third even.
Yeah, when we get to the team news, that's why it could be bigger downfall after I tell you the team news thing. But you know what, Watford, they're a funny old team, aren't they? Since Ranieri's come in, I think they scored 20 odd goals. That's great, but they let in about 50. They're great in attack, but rubbish in defence.
Yeah. We were playing it.
Yeah.
Leeds.
Yep. So, anyway, let's get into the team news. Bad news, Zane. We've got no midfielders. We've got no holding midfielders.
Gallagher, man.
We've got no holding midfielders.
Kante's out.
Kante's still out. Kovačić
we can always buy one from Arsenal. Rob Holding.
Yeah, and what's the other guy? Kovačić is still out. And Jorginho, in the press conference, he said he's feeling a little tweak. We would know more after this training session in the morning, I think. But if he's not in...
He's probably not, because he's just probably going to leave him out because what happened last game.
Yeah, so if he's not in, has he got a bruised pride? If that was wrong. Maybe. Gilmore's not with us, I'm saying. Who could we put in? Loftus-Cheek would have to play this. Saul may have to play this.
Yeah, Saul.
Probably it's like default. The default. It's got to be, unless they push Mason Mount. Or Shalabar's played there before because he can play there. I'll put Shalabar.
I mean, we can give us a bit. In defense.
Yeah, Christensen in defence, and that'll give us a bit more muscle. Yeah, I think so. That's what I'll do. Yeah, if they're not fit enough.
Or James, because
that's the other bad news, Zane. Reece James.
No, he's not.
They don't know yet. He's touch and go. But can you imagine
Reece James and
Alonso? No creativity whatsoever on the wings.
Spanish duo.
It'll be terrible. Wow, no way.
No speed as well.
It's a good job that Watford ain't got a defence. So.
But Reece James has got so many assists, man.
I know, but he's not out yet. You know, so don't get despondent because he said they may be out.
Please don't.
Yeah, so fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed that they can be included in the team tomorrow. On Watford, though, Salah, you know the guy who scored against Liverpool when Liverpool were going through their unbeaten run. Then they lost 3-0. I shouldn't laugh because Watford may beat us now. But he's one of their main attacking threats, but he's out. So that's good news for us. So anyway, that's the team news out of the way, Zane. So let's go head to head. In our last 10 games against Watford, how many have we won?
10.
No.
9.
Nope.
8.
Nope.
7.
No.
6.
Yeah. Just 6, yeah. How many draws?
4.
No.
3.
You can't even remember the defeat. You've got to remember the one defeat. I'll give you a clue. Antonio Conte was our manager.
Was that 4-0 or something?
4-1. Remember that one? And Hazard scored for us.
They always beat teams 4-1.
And remember that Bakayoko horror show. Bakayoko was awful in that game. That's all I remember about that game. I remember Eden Hazard scored a brilliant goal. Bakayoko didn't get sent off. He was terrible in that game. And so, yeah. So
what you think of Eden Hazard scored a brilliant goal against Wolves?
No, he scored a good goal against Watford. And then I think it was to put us 2-1 to get us back in the game. But then Watford went and scored 2 more. And that was when Antonio Conte was sulking and didn't care if we won or lost. Yeah, so we don't want a repeat of that. We don't want Watford to do what they did with Man U. So you know what, exactly. So we need to get back to winning ways. So guys, please be on your best performances tomorrow. Okay, quiz time. Right, Zane, there's not a lot of players who've played for both, but you will know two of them by me giving you clues. And
Drink water.
No, not drink water today. No, not Frank Sinclair needs before you can say that. So one of them, you should know, if the first one, he's still at them now. No, is he? No, he's not at them anymore. He was
Dini. Oh, that twin guy.
The brother of one is the guy who plays for us.
Chalobah.
Yes, Nat Chalobah. He's gone to Fulham, hasn't he? So he was there, but his career was kind of blighted with a lot of injuries. And there's a player who was on loan to them, but he now plays for Manchester City. Defender, come on.
Yeah.
No, defender for Manchester City. He used to play for Chelsea, Bournemouth. Yes, Nathan Ake. Right, who's their manager? Watford manager. Who used to be Chelsea and Leicester manager?
Oh, Ranieri.
Ranieri, yeah. So Ranieri, fond members will be welcoming. Actually, it's funny because Ranieri played against Leicester on Sunday. Then he's coming up against one of his other former clubs. That's not hard because he's probably managed every club in not only in the Premier League, in world football.
What was the Leicester score again?
4-2 to Leicester. Yeah.
Hopefully that's
Vardy got 2, remember? Yeah. So anyway, we had another legend who managed them, saying, before your time, the great Italian guy, one of my favourite players. Zola, yeah. He managed them. Yeah, he managed them for a while. Yeah,
he managed us as well.
No, he was our assistant. Remember under Sarri?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. That's another connection. But some other players, I've got to tell you about this guy, and he was talking about fullbacks, and I'm glad this guy still doesn't play for us. He was the second black player to play for Chelsea after Paul Canoville. He was awful, and his name is Keith Dublin. He was poor.
Did you come from Ireland?
No. He was poor. Yeah, so he went on to play for Watford. There was a player called Liam Britcott. He was from our youth team, so he didn't really play a lot for us. And under one of my favourite managers, John Neal, we had a defender, and he was from Scotland, this one, and his name was Joe McLaughlin. He was one of the guys who got us promoted when we were in this old, what's now the Championship. So yeah, he went on and played for Watford, a short spell at Watford. So yeah. So anyone else that you can think of who played for both, or played, managed, or had some sort of association with both clubs, let us know. Brendan Rodgers as well, actually. Brendan Rodgers, you know that he was our coach in the youth team. He was a Watford manager as well. So yeah, here's another one. Okay, let's get to score predictions, Zane. So let's start with our match, Watford-Chelsea. What do you think?
I think it's going to be 3-0.
I think...
If Reece James is in, it's going to be 4.
Yeah, they score, but they don't concede. I reckon I'm going outlandish. I'm going 4-2 Chelsea. But then again, they don't score. No, 3-1, because we don't concede. But we score 3-1 Chelsea.
We didn't concede on the mistake.
Yeah, so we've got... Who did other games saying?
City
are playing away, aren't they? To Aston Villa, yeah. Aston Villa. Yeah, so what's that going to be? Steve Gerrard is doing well, actually.
I think it's going to be 4-0 to City.
Remember, it's at Aston Villa.
Oh.
Steven Gerrard doesn't... 4-2?
No,
Ooh.
4-2. 3-0.
3-0, okay. I reckon 2-0 to Man City. It's not going to be big. Right, so I think there's a Merseyside derby.
Yeah.
So who's at home? Is it Everton at home?
Yeah, Everton's at home.
Yeah, Everton-Liverpool. Yeah, so what's that going to be?
3-2.
3-2 to who?
Everton.
Yeah, Everton are not doing well at the moment, but Rafa Benitez may want to get one over his old club, going back there for the first time. Or Liverpool coming to him and he's not going back to Liverpool. So, but yeah, Everton have been poor, so 3-0 to Liverpool, I think, for me. And finally, And should we even start include Man U? Are they even a top 4 threat? Arsenal may be more for top 4 threat than Man U this season. So going on to that, Manchester United are playing Arsenal. That would have been a big game back in the day, wouldn't it? Not so much nowadays. So what do you think the score is going to be? Man U versus Arsenal. Ralph Ragnick's first game for them as well.
Oh, he's a good man. 3-2 to Arsenal.
Oh, okay, interesting. I'm going in a 1-1 draw.
The gas.
Yeah, 1-1 draw. So that's it, guys. So, any other players who played for Chelsea and Watford? Just comment down below. What do you think our starting line is going to be with all these injuries that we've got? Who do you have as your 2 holding midfielders? And what are your score predictions for tomorrow? Comment down below. And don't forget, guys, as always, tell them, Zane.
Subscribe to the channel and turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified when we make a video. Share this video and comment down below.
Okay, guys, take care until the next one. Goodbye. And
goodbye.